I did extensive, I'm a computer science guy, so I did an extensive investigation of peer-to-peer networking and did buy those mod menus so that I could figure out how the mod menus were working. That's why I'm listed in those. And I don't know where the stat stuff comes from.
Yeah, that's just public information that we've, paid attention to over the past since you've been here, and then even before that, we've collected a lot of evidence of different levels that your accounts have been. For instance, one of your accounts was level 800, but then like 60 days later, it was level 1,000. That's pretty impossible, man, to get from level 800 to 1,000 in less than 60 days. So, that's just. I appreciate you being forthcoming and letting us know that you've purchased those mod menus because, again, our rule is whether you have access or use it, and you've just admitted straight up that you have them, and that's cool. We appreciate that. We wish you would have been honest with us from the get-go.
I told all this when I joined.
Oh, Ayo, that's not what you said. You said that you were in their Discords to keep track of them. You did not say that you purchased them.
You have to. That's the only way you can get in there.
That's not true.
I mean, that's true. You can't get into. You can get into their. They have two levels of how you get your information. One is if you're a verified member, then you get access to more of their Discord and therefore more of their information. The other is if you just go into their website.
Right. So you spent $75 to get into Discord servers?
Yeah.
Word, bro.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm good.
Well, guys, I'm retired. I've been through like 8 different companies that I've started and sold.
I mean, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
I'm just very interested in the software side of what's going on here. That's why that happened.
Yeah,
that's fair.
You can always be interested in it, like in a crew that allows it, though.
Yeah, exactly. We have a zero tolerance policy, and I mean, you knew that coming into this, and unfortunately, that does, conflict with our zero tolerance policy. It's that simple, man. But regardless of whether or not you're purchasing it for what you say that you purchased it for, we definitely have evidence to support that, which I sent you a message, by the way. We definitely have evidence to support that not only do you have access to these mod menus, but you're actively using them to gain an advantage during gameplay, which, again, completely is against our rules. And like I said, I sent you a message with some of the evidence that we have. You've seen the video of you wayport teleporting.
And that happened in a session where a modder had already teleported the wagon we'd stole, and then teleported me. And I went out and verified my files, and the files were corrupted, and they got corrected. It has not happened since.
Sure. And just so you're aware, I'm also an IT guy. I do a lot of software development, software engineering, as well as infrastructure stuff. You can just cut the crap and the bullshit, man. I'm being straight with you. And I appreciate you being open about, purchasing the menus, but we're not that stupid, straight up. And it's just the way it is. So, like I said, we've been doing this for weeks. We've been not only testing different theories, spending hours in gameplay trying to replicate some of your XP gains on your accounts. There's a ton of shit that we've been doing to try to make sense of the stuff that we're seeing, and none of it adds up. However, what does add up is that the specific exploits that we see, that we have seen, and people have brought to our attention through videos and otherwise, we know that a lot of them are common features of these different mod menus that you purchased. And at that end, man, it is what it is. You've been caught red-handed.